My name is Toya Owada. I'm a 25-year-old president of a renovation company called Owada Housing. On this day, my childhood friend, Izumi Nakagawa, asked me for advice about her cafe. Short on staff? Didn't you hire part-time staff for the cafe, Izumi?
I hired a few university students, but they all quit to prepare for job hunting. With summer break coming, we'll have more customers, but no one has applied for the part-time jobs yet.
I see. If it's just for the summer, I can help out as a hall staff.
Really? You'll help?
Yeah, it's the slow season for the renovation industry, so I have some free time. I can't help forever, so you'll still need to hire someone, but if that's okay...
That would be great help, thank you.
And so, I decided to work as a hall staff at Izumi's cafe during the slow summer season. I had never been a customer at her cafe before, so she taught me everything from the menu to how to serve customers. Because Izumi is someone I've secretly had feelings for. She was also my first customer when I started my renovation company. I had decided that once I could successfully grow and manage my own company, I would go to Izumi's shop and confess my feelings to her. Do you think it took too long for a childhood friend to confess? I know, damn it!
Yeah, it looks like you've memorized everything I taught you. Perfect. You're quick at learning, Toya-kun, so I think you'll get used to the hall staff job in no time. It's a huge help to have you here.
Thank you, I'll do my best to be helpful. And so, I started my first day, but I soon encountered an unexpected obstacle. Good morning! Wait, who is this guy?
This is Toya Owada, who will be working as a hall staff from today. He's my childhood friend and usually runs his own company. Since we lost some hall staff due to job hunting, he's helping us out just for the summer.
A childhood friend, huh?
This is Ryoto Kurano, a fourth-year university student. He's been working here for 2 years. If you have any questions about the hall work, feel free to ask him. Well then, I hope you boys get to know each other better. I'll be in the kitchen, so please take care.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, too. I was relieved by his cheerful greeting, but only for a moment. If you think you can get away with anything just because you're a childhood friend, I'll tell the manager and have you fired right away. What? His attitude changes completely as soon as Izumi leaves? I don't know if you want to be some kind of hero helping out Izumi-san when she's in trouble, but I've been the one supporting her closely for the past 2 years. Yeah? I'm only here to help out during the summer, so it'd be great if we could get along. Even if it's temporary, we're still working together as hall staff. I have no intention of getting along with you. I don't care if you're a president or whatever, but a poor president who can't even make a living without helping out at our cafe? I've got a job lined up in the sales department of the famous Love Koi Construction starting in April. I'm more suited for her, getting into a big company like that. Ah, I see. This guy likes Izumi too. I suddenly became his rival in love, so this attitude makes sense.
What's going on with you two? Did something happen?
Everything's fine. I was just teaching him how to greet customers. By the way, is there anything I can help with in the kitchen?
Really? Thanks. All right, give me a hand.
Sure. His attitude is completely different with me and Izumi. I wonder if this will be okay. Despite my worries about meeting Ryoto, I quickly got used to working at the cafe. Welcome! A table for two? Right this way, please. I really feel that Izumi runs such a wonderful cafe. It's refreshing to interact with customers directly. It's also fun to see the expressions of people enjoying their meals. Izumi, we got an order. 1 daily special and 1 hot sandwich plate for table 2, and 2 coffee and cake sets for after the meal.
Got it.
It was my first time working with Izumi, but as childhood friends, we coordinated well.
Here's the order for table 2. Please take it.
Got it, thanks.
Having you here really helps, Toya-kun. You're very polite with customers, so the reviews have been great.
I'm glad to be of help.
Even though you have your own company to run, you're helping out so much here. I'm really falling for you.
Stop with the sudden jokes.
It just means I appreciate you that much.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm not joking. I'd be really happy if you truly liked me. Not that I can say that in such a busy time. Thanks to Izumi, I've been having enjoyable days. But there's also something troubling me.
Please take this pasta to table 3.
Got it. I'll take the food, Owada-san. You handle the orders. Okay, got it. Whenever I try to interact with Izumi, Ryoto often gets in the way like this. Don't get cocky just because Izumi-san praised your work, okay? What? A poor president who can't make a living without a part-time job doesn't suit a beautiful and kind person like Izumi-san. If it's just temporary, it'd be better if you quit right now. Even if you say that, Ryoto-kun, you can't work here every day either, right? I'm here to help because I heard Izumi was in trouble due to a lack of staff. Then it wouldn't be a problem if we had more hall staff, right? Izumi-san is looking for more staff, so if we get more part-timers, I can finally say goodbye to you.
Toya-kun, please take this coffee jelly to table 2. Is something wrong?
No, nothing. Oh, Owada-san, could you take it? I'll take water to table 3. This quick change in attitude is something to admire. When he can't hide it, he treats me well, but otherwise, his attitude is terrible. Moreover, to ensure that the customers don't find out and tell Izumi, I'm subtly adjusting my behavior in a delicate manner. Of course, I don't intend to give up on Izumi, but being looked down on all the time in the hall is a problem.
Toya-kun, you look pale. Did something happen with a customer?
No, it's nothing. All the customers at your cafe are nice people.
Well then, it's fine.
I can't tell her something that'll trouble her more, especially when she's already short-staffed. I decided to just endure it and didn't tell Izumi. There were other worries, too. I can help during the summer, but it will probably be impossible when the busy season starts in autumn. Ryoto-kun is also preparing for his job, so he'll have to quit eventually. In any case, we need to hire more hall staff for the cafe. I need to think about the future too. So I think we should continue to recruit part-timers even while I'm working here. The next day after closing, when Ryoto-kun wasn't there, I talked to Izumi about staffing.
We posted on the official SNS, but we haven't received many applications.
You have a notice posted in front of the cafe, right?
Yes, but it's not working. Any good ideas?
Well, this is the official SNS, right? Do you have a website?
I thought SNS would be enough, so I didn't make a website.
SNS is convenient, but having an official website allows you to consolidate information. Also, if you're hiring part-timers, you should consider using outsourcing services.
Outsourcing services? I know they exist, but...
My company uses outsourcing services to hire student part-timers for short periods during busy seasons. It's convenient. The cost isn't cheap, so Izumi seemed hesitant to use outsourcing services. But my advice based on my own experience seemed to change her mind.
I see. As expected of you, Toya-kun. Oh, that's how you use it.
We can decide whether to hire them after an interview, so first, we need to make the job posting more visible. The cost is indeed high, but if we don't gather people, it'll be even more challenging.
Right. Our SNS doesn't have that many followers, and the notice in front of the cafe isn't working either. Maybe a lot of people don't even know our cafe is hiring. Let's try it.
And so, we stayed up late discussing how to post the job openings. About a month and a half after I started working, a male customer came in. Welcome, just one? Yes! Right this way, please. Takizawa-san, you came? I was passing by, so I thought I'd drop in. I heard you got an offer from Love Koi Construction. Congratulations! Thank you! It seems that they know each other. When Ryoto noticed the male customer entering the store, he happily started talking to him. Oh, Owada-san, I'll take that order. As soon as Izumi returns to the kitchen, Ryoto looks at me with obvious disdain. Table 5 is my important senior. I can't let a poor president handle it. I see, but isn't that a bit harsh? Humph, I have no kindness to spare for a rival in love. Besides, I'm the senior here, aren't I? Here's your pasta set. Thank you. Who was that guy earlier? Oh, just a part-timer. Don't mind him. Don't worry. I'll be taking care of you, Takizawa-san, not some newbie. Is that so? Please take your time. Even though his senior was a customer, Ryoto's attitude towards me didn't change at all. As usual, he antagonized me when Izumi and the customers weren't looking. I cleaned up the table from earlier. Thanks, that helps. Tisk, you're supposed to do it right after the payment, useless. You can't even do something this simple. That's why you're always a poor president. I feel sorry for the employees who have to follow someone like you. You seem to be mistaken. My company isn't exactly struggling, you know. If you have to work part-time every day, then what are you if not poor? Acting tough just makes you look more pathetic, so you should stop. As time passed, the customers dwindled, and the only one left was Ryoto's senior. As he declared, Ryoto handled all of his senior's service. That said, the shop became less busy, so there weren't many opportunities for me to serve customers. Excuse me? Yes? I'd like to discuss something. Could you call the manager and Ryoto, please? While Ryoto was away, the male customer approached me with a tense expression and said that. I decided to call the two of them.
Thank you for visiting today. Was there any issue with our staff?
Sorry for calling you over suddenly. This is who I am.
Love Koi Construction Sales Department.
I'm Ryoto's senior from university, and I introduced him to the internship and job test at Love Koi Construction. I'm still new, but I'm his senior at the company as well.
I see. You're Ryoto-kun Senior.
Owada-san, I am truly sorry. He, and Takizawa, bowed his head 90 degrees. Actually, I've been observing Ryoto's rude behavior towards you for a while.
Rude behavior?
Could you please take a look at this? Takizawa-san took out his smartphone and played a video. The video was... You can't even do something this simple. That's why you're always a poor president.
This is...
It clearly captured Ryoto-kun looking down on me and mocking me just a while ago. My junior and an incoming employee at our company behaved rudely. I am deeply sorry. I understood the meaning of this apology immediately. Knowing his position, he himself was not at fault. Takizawa-san, please raise your head. What are you doing? Why are you apologizing to someone like him? You really didn't realize, did you? Huh? What do you mean? This person is the president of Owada Housing, which has an exclusive contract with Love Koi Construction. What? Him? No way! I thought he was just a poor president with too much free time. Watch your mouth. There's no way he's a poor president. Our company relies heavily on Owada-san for renovations. What? I should have stopped it right away. I wanted to film a video to submit to my boss, so I was late in reaching out to you. I am truly sorry. No, it's fine. This is private time and he isn't an employee of your company yet. I told Takizawa-san that, but Izumi was even more upset.
Ryoto-kun, you've been treating Toya-kun, my dear childhood friend, like that?
Because, even though he has his own company, if he has to work part-time to make ends meet, anyone would think he's a poor CEO.
Even if that were true, it's no reason to mock him. And I explained everything to you, didn't I? I told you that Toya-kun is helping out at our cafe. Toya-kun is doing well enough with just his company's work. But he heard we were having trouble finding part-timers and came to help us out. During the summer, it's a slow period for his company, so he promised to help until we found new part-timers.
I see. Ryoto turns even paler at Izumi's words. Even if you didn't know, I can't overlook such rudeness to the president of a client company. I'll report this incident to the company with the video. His offer for the sales department will likely be reconsidered. What? So, Owada-san, please don't end our contract over this. Don't worry, we receive a lot of work from your company too. We won't terminate the contract over this. Thank you so much. Damn, it was a job offer I had finally secured. That's what happens when you look down on others. It comes back to you. I'm ashamed I couldn't see what kind of person you are. Oh. But if that's the case, I can continue working here after graduation. I can even become a full-time employee. When he said that, Izumi smiled. Ryoto started to smile too, but then...
Ryoto-kun, you don't need to come to work next week.
What?
Actually, with Toya-kun's help, we've continued recruiting new part-timers. We found 2 student part-timers who can start next week, so we don't need your help anymore.
What?
And even if we're short-staffed, we don't want someone who easily belittles others. I appreciate all you've done for this cafe. But I never expected such betrayal. It's not just about the cafe's reputation.
Izumi paused and then glared sharply at Ryoto.
Toya-kun is my dear childhood friend. I will never forgive you.
Everyone, I'm sorry. Rejected coldly by his idol, Izumi, Ryoto-kun apologized, his shoulders drooping. After being fired from his part-time job, Ryoto-kun received a notice that he was removed from the sales department at Love Koi Construction. Ryoto-kun originally wanted to join the sales department, but the higher-ups decided he couldn't be placed in a department that deals with external contacts after seeing his behavior towards me. Most major companies had already finished hiring, so he couldn't bring himself to start job hunting again in winter. He had no choice but to accept Love Koi Construction's decision. Well, for him, it was fortunate that his job offer wasn't revoked, but... Kurano, you're making mistakes again. When will you learn? I'm sorry. He was assigned to the Information Systems Department and is being worked hard by a strict boss every day. How did you manage to show such arrogance to President Owada? How does my boss know about that too? His attitude towards me was known throughout the company, and his reputation was terrible from the start. I heard he quit after just 1 month. As for me, I finished training the new part-timers over the summer. And today is the day I leave Izumi's cafe. Sorry it took so long to tell you, but I've always liked you, Izumi. Will you go out with me?
Toya-kun, I love you too. Working together this time. You helped the cafe and I realized I like you. Not just as a childhood friend, but as a man. So please, let's be together.
I confessed my long-held feelings to Izumi, and she said yes. After that, I started having meals and taking breaks at Izumi's cafe from time to time, and I ended up spending a lot more time with Izumi. Are you free after closing today? If you are, would you like to have dinner with me?
Yeah, I'd love to. I'll finish the closing tasks quickly.
This time, I saw firsthand that belittling others comes back to you. But I'm sure the opposite is also true. If you love and care for others, great happiness will come back to you. From now on, I want to support her and nurture our love little by little.
Hello. I don't know why, but whenever I do an episode about food, it makes me really hungry and want like a coffee and a pudding. How about you guys? Do you guys all want a coffee or a pudding? I'm just messing with you. All right, I'll see you guys in the next story. Bye!